think nearly every generation that's in my kids, anyway, each generation has grown up here every summer. They come out here every summer. We've had wonderful times, eh, Jess?
Oh, I've lived out here pretty much every summer.
Yeah.
Since I've been born. So,
see, he's still here.
yeah, I was meant to go home like a week ago.
I started coming here when I was about, there was no road to here. We had to come to the section, we had to come on a boat because the road stopped at the top of the hill. So there was no road. There was a walking track from the top of the hill down into here, but we used to come round on a boat. And then when Butler bought Rangatira Point out there, it's all rocky, you know what it's like, eh? It's all rocks, and he had nowhere he could launch his boats. This is a park out. So he came to my grandmother and he said if she would allow him to put an access way down here so that he could bring his guests down and launch a boat and go fishing, he would complete the road. So they agreed. So that's what happened.
We've never missed a year here. Ever since I was born, we've always come out here for family holidays. So we were in Rotorua for a time, so we'd come back here. But since I've been in Taupo, this is where I have my holiday here, in my hometown. There's no better place. So it's a place where family come and gather and get together. It's when my grandparents were alive, the whole extended family gathered out here. Was nothing to have 60 or 70 people here in a day when my grandparents were here. It's changed. There was a lot more scrub, wasn't developed. It's gone through little changes, but usually just formations. You know, there's been excavation just to create flat platforms for tents. It was just scrub and looping when we first came here. So now there's an open lawn, and we've got more sophisticated in the tents. Got caravans. So it's good.
So how old am I now? 21 this year, so yeah, 21 years been coming out here pretty much every summer.
And what does this place mean to you, sort of coming out here every year?
It's just another home, really, for me. It's just another place I can come and do the things I do best, which is hunt and cook and fish. Yeah, no, it's definitely means a lot, this place.
Do you feel a deep sense of connection to this land, to this place?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely feel a good connection with this place. Just obviously all the memories and time I've spent out here with family. And
So I said, we've promised our dad we will never sell it. It's going to stay just as it is, a camping ground, so all the family can come together, as you've just seen, and spend summers here. So that's his wish, and that's our wish, that it stays like that. He was a baby coming out here. Now his grandchildren are coming out here. I've got a great grandchild now that's coming out here, and they're growing up here, and these kids don't want to go home. You know, they come here and they don't want to go home. Summer comes around and now we're going to Taupo. So that's bringing them back to their tūranga waiwai, as we call this our tūranga waiwai, bringing them back. They all get to know one another. They know their cousins. If we didn't meet here like we do, they wouldn't meet each other. just because of the way of life. And you know, some like Becca, you live down in Wellington, others live over at the coast. How often would you see them if you didn't come here?
Not very often.
Not very often, no.
And what would you hope for the next generation coming through in 10, 20, 30 years?
The same. Exactly the same. Use it as a tūranga waiwai to get to know each other. Because otherwise they're all over the country and spread all around, and they never get to, you know, to really interact. Not just meet and be here, but to interact, like the fishing, the smoking of the fish. Everybody joins in. Go and get the koras. Everybody joins in. They join in with the cooking, the cleaning. You know what I mean? It's more than just being together.
It's how things should be.
Hey?
It's how things should be these days.
Yeah,
How
it
used
should
to
be. You don't really get to know your cousins unless you live with them and you do things with them, and you survive with them.